Yo, yo, yo. What's up, everybody? Oh my gosh, heckin' Kevin in the chat. Pro Hunter, what's up? You spawned in a diamond 2 rares today? Nice. Camille, that's awesome. Hey, Relax Log Dog. Hope you're doing good. Justin, what's up? Yeah, they're rough, Lackey. They're rough for sure. What's up, Kai? What's up, Turtle God? Tony in the building. So, looks like moose are going to be what we'll start out with. And we'll kind of see where we go from there. Hope everybody's doing good, though. Just a heads up, guys. I've had a bit of a headache today. So I don't know how long the stream is going to last. It'll depend on if the headache gets worse. What the? What's going on here? There we go. Okay, that was weird. That was weird, man. What's up, Taskmaster? Nice, Elite Hunter. Thank you, Lackey. Hopefully, man. Hopefully we start feeling a little bit better. It's just all that video recording and stuff I've been doing recently. Been recording so many freaking videos between this channel and the second channel. Been playing Emerald Coast. Nice, Bentley. Emerald Coast is a great option. I love that map. It's a fun map. What's up, Ronog? How's it going? Thank you. Yeah, hopefully I will feel better soon. Hopefully. What's up, Dirtnap? How's it going? Also grinding Moose on Leighton. 700 kills in with 8 diamonds, 2 rares, and 2 trolls. Nice. Love to see you, man. Aw. Oh my gosh, it's adorable. But this explains where my respawn went. I was missing a respawn, and this is him. Phenomenal shooting. We're incredible. Look at that. Okay, it's going down. That was awful shooting. What's old Crow doing, guys? What's old Crow doing? Man, oh man. Will I ever go back to Whitetail? Yeah, whenever I get tired of Moose. Because I refuse to really grind Whitetail on any other map, so I'll have to get everything changed over from Moose to Whitetail if I want to go back, you know? What the? Oh, there it is. Randomly, most of my males in my Moose zones disappeared. Is that like a Moose thing? That's a Moose thing. That is a Moose thing. Happens every once in a while to me as well. Okay, so his trail goes this way. He goes this way. Let's see if we can find this beautiful beast of a moose. There it is. 10 years later, we found it. What's up, Liam? Yeah, that is pretty crazy, Liam. You'll get one eventually. Heckin' Kevin with the super chat. Thank you, dude. Thank you, sir. I don't think I'll be doing that right now, Bungus. I've done it a little bit before. And it was alright. Look at that guy. Little feller. The smallest of the males. Come on, I just need to get his attention. Turn for me, you stupid moose. Finally hitting a spot where it was close enough. Nice, we got him. Kinkwood, thank you for the 6 months as a member on YouTube. Really appreciate it. What's up, Dramatic? Hope you're doing good, man. What's up, Point? Might be the headache. It could be. To be fair, that was a tough angle to try and get that shot to work out. What's up, AE? How you doing? What's up, Jenna? Hope you guys are doing well. Also, howdy, Bungus. I answered your message, but I didn't say hi. How's it going, Bungus? That's nice. That's a 5. Okay. Moving up in the world. That's pretty. We got a level 5. I think this will make it, too. In my experience, I think that's the rack that makes it. So this could actually be good. No floating allowed. So rude and mean. Hey, that's a dime. First dime of the day. First dime of the day. We have 5 diamond moose on this grind after 174 kills. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'll take it. Good to get a diamond on the ground at least. Really hoping we can pop this moose great one today so we can move on to whatever the third great one species is going to be for this challenge. I still don't know what I want the third to be. Probably Tar, but man, Tar hate me so much. Could be thousands of kills before I get a Tar. I swear, like, my Tar grind is going smooth in terms of, like, respawns and the zones I'm hunting, but it's not going smooth in terms of the numbers it's taking to get a freaking Tar great one to show up. No, he got pushed. This stupid moose pushed him. He gets 2 bullets now because of that. Gotta show him who's boss. You don't push my moose around. Do bear, you could get the spirit? True. Honestly, I probably will do a bear grind. I probably will go remanage my bears. Because I've missed grinding bears, to be completely honest with you. I still need the spirit bear as well, like you said. So I feel like it'll be good. What's up, yo, what's good, my cow fellas? How's it going, dude? I'm doing all right. A little bit of a headache today, but doing good overall. Yeah, Tar can be very tough to grind, for sure. I'm very happy that I managed them down and set up before they made changes to spooking. Can I do another face reveal? I mean, it wouldn't be a face reveal because I already did a face reveal. It would just be a video with a face. What's up, Uncle Fat Cat? I'm doing okay, man. Like I said, a little bit of a headache, but aside from that, I'm good. Hey, Gavin. MJP, thank you for becoming a member, dude. Enjoy all the perks that come with that. The emotes, extra Discord channels, scrapped uploads on the channel, and early access to certain videos and all the other cool stuff. Really appreciate it. Speaking of early access videos, I need to do another early access video for members soon. It's been a few vids since I did that. Oh gosh, Bungus. Yeah, the coast is brutal for fallow deer. For sure. Hey, Fishy Tacos, how's it going? Hey, is it Decky, man? How's it going? Got on a new account, and when I went to Tiabaroa for the first time on it, had 2 female red deer piebalds and a diamond red deer. Nice, Durumum. That's awesome. How often do you get diamonds? For this grind in particular, like once every 50 to 60 kills. Like, I'm averaging a diamond every 50 to 60 kills. Approximately. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more. My moose are very back and forth. We got nothing there. Yeah, my moose are a little bit weird sometimes. Yeah, I remember you, Call the Wild Hunter. I was just talking about your new name. It's so long. It's such a long name. What's up, Bubba? How's it going? My day has been good. Hopefully yours has been good as well. No, don't float. Why do you insist on floating away? What's the challenge I'm doing right now? I'm trying to get 3 great ones on 3 different maps and then like shoot them all back to back to back so that we have them in the harvest history like in consecutive order. And I want to make sure it's a different species for each of them. So we already got a red deer great one to spawn last big stream that we did. Or was it 2 streams ago? I think it was 2 streams ago. It was 1 or 2 streams ago. I can't remember. But now we're trying to get a moose. And then after we get a moose, we're going to try and get probably a black bear. It's going to be a fun little challenge, though. And it'll make a crazy video if we can accomplish it. Yes, this is one of the new reticles on my scope right now, Prophet. They have reticle customization now for scopes. So you can take your scope and customize it, which is super cool. And speaking of that, let's go to a different reticle for a bit. Just for something a little different. This is probably not my favorite reticle, but I feel like if I get used to it, I'll like it. I feel like I just need to get used to it. It's just very thick. I don't know if I like how thick the reticle is. But aside from that, I like the design of it, you know? So I feel like I need to use it more to make myself enjoy it. Because it's one that I really want to like. Smoked him. Beautiful heart shot. How many kills into the grind? 179. Oh my gosh, Chip. What an entrance. How you doing, Chip? Hey, at least you're talking in my stream. Poor Nate just had to have you lurk the whole time. Valor are normally the easiest grind, although everyone's grind with any great one will be a bit different. 100%. 100%. Good way to sum it up. What's the easiest great one grind? Oh, I guess I just read the answer to that message. But yes, fallow deer is in most cases. I'm just picking through messages, so I'm like accidentally reading the replies first. Oh, man. Gotcha, Chip. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. I get ya. What's the average kill count for a great one? Per one, of course, if you know. If not, it's okay. It differs. It differs quite a bit. From species to species, and also just like individual luck. Because everybody's got different luck with great ones. I know some people that have, gone for what is considered the easiest great one being the fallow deer, and took, 10,000 kills to get it. But in general, fallow deer, you'll likely get it before 2,000 kills. A lot of people get them between 500 and 1,500. With moose, like, if you're herd managing, the grinds are rarely over 1,000. If you're not herd managing, then it can be, 2, 3, 4, 5,000 kills for moose sometimes. But generally, I don't see too many moose grinds over 2,000 to 3,000. Red deer, I see 3,000 kill grinds more often. So I'd say the average for red deer is like 1 to 3,000 without herd management and sub 1,000 with herd management. That's been my experience with it, at least. But as we mentioned, it can differ from person to person. Tar seem to be pretty quick. I'm just very unlucky with them. A lot of people get tar sub 2,000 kills. Black bear seem to also be one where if you're not herd managing, it can take thousands of kills. And if you are herd managing, a lot of the times it's only a few hundred if you're pretty far along in HM. So yeah, there's a lot of variables. But in general, that's kind of what you can expect out of them. Whitetail is the last one. And I'd say with whitetail, usually 2,000 kills or less. I don't see too many whitetail grinds over 2,000 kills. What other kinds of Great One grinding is there other than HM? Just shooting all the males would be one. And then if we really want to get like into the like super casual forms of like grinding for Great Ones, you know, there's some people that just shoot like a whitetail deer anytime they see one, but they're not actively seeking them out. I mean, there's so many ways that you can go for a Great One. Still really confused on how to herd manage. Well, to be honest, man, in most cases, you really don't need to incorporate all the confusing stuff into herd management. That's just more of if you want to refine it to like the most perfect form possible. But in general, herd management is very easy. You just don't shoot the small ones and you shoot the big ones. And if you don't want to do all the other fancy stuff like stacking and like choosing which are going to be your main zones and trying to force all the other zones to be your exterior zones, like if you don't want to do all that, just shoot the big ones and don't shoot the small ones. That is the most simple form of it. I mean, that's how it started. That's how herd management started. You weren't like trying to grind down specific zones. You were just leaving anything that was below a certain level. So, I mean, like, it doesn't have to be complicated. It's only complicated if you want it to be, right? Like, if you want to get the absolute most out of it, then it gets a bit more complicated. But in general, just shoot the big ones and don't shoot the small ones. How far do you need to be to not spook animals with a tent? 180 meters. I like to set mine about 200 away, though. That way there's a little bit of, like, room for the varying stances animals can take within their zone. Who started HM? It was actually Jaxie Beard and Flinter. They discovered it, and Flinter kind of stopped doing it because he wasn't really interested in it that much, and Jaxie continued on and refined it more and more over the years. And then, you know, other people started using his methods and taking them even further. People like I Buy Premiums and, you know, people like that. With other people as well, but that's just the first one that comes to name, or comes to mind. Do you have 2 red deer great ones on the map right now? Nah, just one. Just one right now. What's up, Ruth? How you doing? And I was purposely just leaving the poll up to see like how it changes throughout the stream, because I'm likely not gonna just hunt moose this stream. So whatever is in second place, I'll probably go to. Or, to be honest, you're right. I'm just gonna end the poll because I kind of want to make bear the next thing I hunt, no matter what. So there we go. The poll is over. Yeah, moose kind of took the lead by, or they took the win by a long shot. I mean, what can I say? Moose are cool. Everybody loves a good old moose hunt. What's my dream great one in the game? I don't know, Vex. Probably overall would be, I mean, it's very unlikely I would ever get this, but my ultimate goal for a great one would be a typical rack whitetail with the piebald, or the fabled piebald variation as its fur type. I mean, that is like the holy grail of great ones. The rarest rack with the rarest fur type. I mean, I doubt anybody will ever manage to get that, but that is like, that's the dream, man. That is the dream. Bear or tar is probably going to be your first great one. Nice, dude. If you go for tar, I wish you luck, man. Hope it goes well for you. Classic content coming? Probably not, man. I mean, first of all, I don't really have much of a classic audience on my channel because I haven't played it as steadily throughout the years. And I just don't enjoy classic as much because there's a lot of like waiting involved to get anything like worth making a video on. I just in general don't enjoy the game as much. There we go. I've always been the type of person where I get bored easily if there's nothing happening for like 20 or 30 minutes. So over the years, Classic has just not really been... It's just kind of fallen off as something I enjoy. Although, I do occasionally get the itch to go for non-typicals in Classic. That's about the only time I go back to it, is if I feel like going for some non-tips. But man, if Call of the Wild or Way of the Hunter ever like adds in like a non-typical system, then I'll probably never go back to the Hunter Classic again. Yeah, it's just one of those things where as a content creator, doing Classic content doesn't make a ton of sense because of the amount of time it takes for the very small amount of people that actually like watching it. I'd say the only person that can regularly post Classic content and still like do all right is Flinter, because he's been playing Classic for years on his channel and posting it every single week. Nothing here. Nothing here, man. Yeah, unfortunately, just not a lot of people like Classic. Partially because it's PC only, so it just has way less of an audience for that reason. And also, a lot of people don't like the older graphics. But yeah, I just can't, I can't justify the amount of time it takes to make a Classic video for like, how like minimal the outcomes are for it when you post a video on it. Because believe it or not, and this is something that I feel like a lot of people don't take into account. Obviously, I post what I want to post. I post videos that I have fun making, stuff that I enjoy, but there are certain games that I enjoy that I just can't justify posting because they take a long time to make. And when you upload it, they don't perform well, which means, you know, if stuff doesn't perform well, then I don't get paid. And if I don't get paid, I can't pay my bills. That's just the reality of YouTube. It's just the reality of being a full-time YouTuber. You got to post the stuff that does well. Luckily, my favorite game to post is the one that you guys enjoy watching too. So I'm very grateful for that. Nothing there. I don't really like talking about, like, you know, money-related things on YouTube because I feel like a lot of people take that the wrong way and think that you're complaining. But, I mean, I'm just giving it to you straight on why I'm not going to post much Classic content. It's just not a justifiable thing that I can really do. Did I not hit hard on this guy? I don't think I did, man. But yeah, I hope you understand what I'm saying with that. That's why you'll probably not see too much Classic content on the channel in the future. I'm not as interested in it, and it has a very tiny audience. Thanks for the honesty. Wish they would mix the two games. Personally, think it'd be a good mix. I think so too, man. I think, honestly, the best case scenario would be if Call of the Wild had two game modes. Classic mode and, like, normal Call of the Wild mode. Imagine being able to, like, have two separate saves on your Call of the Wild. One that's, like, a classic, realistic one. And then, you know, another one that's just normal Call of the Wild. I think that would be super awesome. I feel like that would do pretty well. Because then they wouldn't have to worry about the fact that... Because if you guys didn't know, like, in general, pretty much any realistic hunting game that has tried to... That is, like, come onto the market has not done very well. Way of the Hunter, I looked at it this morning. Way of the Hunter has 500 players on Steam at the time I was looking at it. Obviously, there's more in total, but that was the concurrent. Only 500 people were playing it. Whereas even the Hunter Classic had more than that, at like 900 people playing. But in general, like, realistic hunting games just don't appeal to as wide of an audience, because when you're a realistic hunting game, you're appealing to a more niche set of players that want like a real life simulation, essentially, of real hunting. Whereas the majority of people, they've either, like the majority of Call of the Wild players, they've either never hunted, or they don't want to spend, you know, an hour waiting for an animal like they would in real life because it's a video game. And Call of the Wild's done a good job of mixing the realism and the more arcade elements to speed things up, so it's not like a game that you easily get bored of, you know? They've done a good job with it. There's a reason Call of the Wild is by far the most popular hunting game ever. Because unfortunately, like, realistic hunting games just don't do very good. They have a much smaller audience that wants to play them. So, anyway, where I was going with that is, that's why I think it would be perfect if they just added that to Call of the Wild. Like, gave you 2 different game modes you could play in Call of the Wild. Then people could buy Call of the Wild, and they'd have the option to play, like, the realistic classic mode or something. And then they would also have the option to just play normal Call of the Wild. I think that would be super good. Like, I think that would be super, super good. What do you guys think, though? I think that'd be an awesome way to kind of give everybody what they want in a hunting game. Because, man, I've seen so many people say that they would play Call of the Wild if it was just, like, a bit more realistic and less arcadey. So if they combined both and gave us 2 separate game modes, holy crap, this game would just... It would be the ultimate hunting game. Like, there would be no competition at all. I guess... Actually, I guess there would still be competition because Way of the Hunter has, like, the aging system, and I doubt they'd be able to add something like that. But, man, I just think it would be such a crazy thing if they could have 2 different game modes in the game. Maybe even 3 different game modes, you know? Get crazy. Add some fun stuff, too. Some weird, like, arcade modes or something along the side. That'd be fun. What's up, Metal Man? How you doing? Thanks, Vex. Yeah, I think it'd be good. I think they'd do well with it. Hey, Frank, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thank you, Dylan. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Oh, that's a 5. Let's go. Oh, that's a big boy 5. That's the really cool, like, 280s rack. Yeah, Kinkwood, I play a lot of the Pokemon games. I'm a big, Pokemon fan. Come on. Give me a shot, buddy. Oh, where'd your heart go? Where'd your heart go, buddy? Gone. Shot it clean out of his body. IRL arcade and dinos. Oh my gosh, Chippy, yes. Have like a prehistoric mode. That'd be cool, man. If we had like a realism mode, a prehistoric mode, and then normal Call of the Wild. Yeah, that'd be sick. That'd be a cool thing for them to do. I hope they would do something like that. I mean, it's a very unlikely... Gosh, I can't speak. It's very unlikely, but man, that'd be cool. Dude, look at this. 281. This is such a pretty moose. I love this rack so much. It's so cool. One of the coolest moose racks in the game. Add that to the diamond counter. Yeah, Mike, that'd be a cool thing for sure if they could ever make that work, but... You call that the fake big rack? Man. We'll see, Scarecrow the Third. We'll bring back the whitetail grind on Leighton eventually. But right now, we're trying to get ourselves a moosey. Get ourselves a little moosey moose. I do want to go back to whitetail at some point, though, because I gotta get that typical rack. I need it. I need that typical rack so bad. One of these days, I'd like to go back to the fallow grind on Te Awaroa as well, because fallow on Te Awaroa, I've had a lot of people tell me that they're very different after the changes to main menuing. Like, I'm gonna have to change a lot of stuff around with my fallow grind, I think. Because I had a lot of tents, like, right on top of zones, and obviously that's not gonna work anymore. And then I've heard a lot of people say they have issues with them not respawning very fast, which is probably just a matter of not killing enough of them before returning to the first zone, but we'll see. It's going to be interesting because I was only killing like 9 fallow per run. I don't know if that's going to be enough to get consistent respawns. I might have to add more into the grind when we return to it. But obviously we got to finish this challenge before I do that. We got to try and get 3 different great ones on 3 different maps before I do that, because I don't want to move my red deer setup while we have a great one red deer on the map, you know? What changes were made for main menuing? They just made it like a couple updates ago to where you can't force respawns to happen by exiting to the main menu. Used to be that going to the main menu would force the animals to respawn that you had shot, you know? But that just isn't the case anymore, so grinding is a little bit different than it was at one point. There is a command for that, the goats. I can't remember the name of it. I think the command is like 12 or something like that. Yeah, it happens, Lackey. It happens, man. Like, sometimes you just get unlucky grinds. Sometimes it just happens. My first 3 red deer grinds were very unlucky. My first bear grind was super unlucky. And 2 of my 3 tar grinds have been pretty unlucky. Just happens from time to time. Hello, sir. Where's this guy over here? Oh, they're walking in. Come on, buddy. Put that head up right now. Come on. You're supposed to stay right there. $194 kills into the grind. What's the next great one you would want to see out of all the animals in the game? Rocky Mountain Elk is my #1 pick for a new great one. With the #2 pick being Mule Deer. What's up, Chopper? How's it going, man? Sorry I wasn't able to do the little, the fishing tournament today. Ended up not getting as much done yesterday as I wanted to, and then slept in today, so I had to edit a video and record tomorrow's Call of the Wild video. And even with that, I didn't get the entire video done. I still have like half of the video to record. Have I ever got a great one whitetail? Yes, gamer guy. I have 35 of them. It is the animal I have. Ooh. Big rack. It's the animal I have the most great ones of. Like, by far. I have way more great one whitetail than any other great one in the game. Gosh, that's beautiful, man. That is so beautiful. Yeah, our HM's popping off right now. It really is, guys. Last couple streams, we were on a little bit of a kind of like dry streak of sorts. where we were getting a diamond like every 50-ish kills, but I mean, we just got 2 of them in one run, so that's great. And then we got one like a couple runs before. This has been a very good day for diamonds. I'm just going to add that to the diamond counter before even picking it up, because we know it's going to make it. It's big rack. 300.40 max weight. Let's go. Let's go. Love to see you, man. I'm tempted to tax it, but I think I've already taxed like 5 300 plus moose, so I don't know if I need to. If it was a 301, it would definitely get taxed because I've only got one of those. But man, that's just a beauty. That is a gorgeous moose. And I mean, technically it's as big as it gets too, because it's a 620 kg max weight beast. So technically it's as big as it gets. This has been a really good run though. Diamonds everywhere, man. Yeah, he's giant, Whitey McPain. He's giant, man. Yeah, Roosevelt elk would be a good, great one as well. Honestly, I'm fine with either elk. I just feel like Rocky Mountain elk would be a more fun one to grind because they're not as, like, annoying. Like, it can be very annoying to hunt Roosevelts, but it's not annoying to hunt the Rocky elk. They've actually got, like, super good zone placement. Their herds are nice and big. They respawn reliably. Like, Rocky elk are just more enjoyable than Roosevelts for me, personally, at least. Yo, what's up, middleman? Again, in both chats now. Nice, Tristan. Love to see it, dude. Imagine being able to do bears and elk at the same time. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Holy crap, it would be good. Aw, look at that little guy right there. Aw. It's adorable. Imagine it walks out from behind there and it's just like a melanistic or something. Oh. Yeah, chat, I don't know. I don't know if I like this reticle. I really want to like it because it's such a good looking reticle. I just wish it wasn't so thick. I just wish it wasn't so thick. What should we switch to? We could go to the regular duplex. This one is a bit more my style. See, if the other one, if the duplex, what's it called? Duplex center cross, if it was this thin, I'd like that one better. But this one is just nicer to look at. It's just like thinner. It's easier to, see exactly where you're aiming. Because at long range, thick reticles can kind of cover up too much of the animal. Especially on smaller animals. Obviously, we don't have that problem with moose, but I feel like this reticle is just cleaner. Do it, Austin. Do it. You know you want to, man. What time do jackal drink? They don't. They don't have a drink zone. They are a feed and rest zone only animal. It doesn't make much sense, but hey, that's how it is. Can level 2 whitetail be diamond? Yes, they can, Patrick. They can. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine, Whitey McPain. I'm not going to worry about the whole, like, spam bots on Twitch anymore because I have the setting on where it removes any links, so it's not like they're going to post a link. If anything, they're just like an extra chatter. So I'm not too worried about it. They can't harm anything because the links get removed. Due to the settings I have on Twitch. So I'm not too worried about it. If it gets too out of hand, I'll start banning them though. But it looks like it's just one random one that popped in. Yesterday I got 3 diamond fallow deer because of the herd management tricks you taught me. Thank you so much. Also, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you, Pitbull. Appreciate it, dude. Same to you. And that's awesome, man. Congrats. Love to see it. Love to see the magic of herd management being shared with the community. What's up, Best Call of the Wild? Hey, Jackson. I just opened 284 legendary base packs on Card Shop Sim. Didn't get a ghost card, but a few over 100 with 2 being over 300. Nice, dude. Love to see it. I've been loving TCG Card Shop Sim. That game is so addicting. That game is the most addicting simulator game I've ever played in my life. Which, if you guys haven't already, check out the second channel, posting pretty much daily videos on there now, with a lot of them being TCG Card Shop Simulator. And, you know, we've started to build a nice little community over there as well, so obviously would appreciate it if you guys check it out. You don't have to watch it, but at least check it out, see if it's something you like. We have a fun time over there. I even did a stream over there recently, just opening packs in TCG Card Shop Sim. It was super, super fun. I'll put up the command in chat for anybody that wants to check that channel out, because I've been posting pretty much daily over there, and it's been a ton of fun. In fact, I even posted one earlier today. Do I ever get tired of Call of the Wild? Oh, definitely. Definitely, man. Primarily during times like this, where it's been months since a new map. Like, the update that brought us the reticles and the new scopes was cool. It was a cool update, but obviously there's only so much you can do with new scopes and reticles, so it didn't really add any new long-term content. It didn't add a new map. It didn't add new animals and rares and great ones and stuff like that. That's the type of content that, you know, keeps me occupied for months. But, you know, this was a cool little update. But, yeah, recently I have been getting a little more bored of Call of the Wild, which is probably, as you guys could imagine, why I'm posting more, like, other games, like Cabela's Big Game Hunter Pro Hunts, Cabela's Hunting Expeditions, and then doing, like, TCG Card Shop Sim on my second channel, and BeamNG and stuff on that one as well. That's part of the reason for that, because there's just not as much to do in Call of the Wild when it's been this long since a new map. No, dog. Not many people are. We need 1,000 packs opened on stream. Holy crap, dude. I mean, you know what? If I'm feeling good enough at the end of this stream, then maybe I'll consider it. Maybe I'll consider it, because I do need to get a bunch of cards opened for another video. Do you have all the diamonds? No, I'm still missing a few. I'm thinking of starting a series soon similar to what Lady Legend's been doing, trying to get the remaining diamonds I need. Obviously, I don't want to call it the same thing, though, so I'll probably name it something different, but I do need to try and get some of the other diamonds that I'm missing. Do I hunt IRL? I hunted IRL until I was 18, and then since then I haven't really. Yeah, raccoons are tough, man. They're very tough. They're very, very tough. I would recommend to hunt them in their drink zones, which are at nighttime, unfortunately. And New England is the best map for them. Out of the maps we have raccoons on, New England's definitely the best. So I would recommend hunting there still. But try their drink time. And then, you know, like, use your night vision if you have the night vision. If you don't have the night vision, I'm not really sure what the best strat would be. I haven't really tried hunting them in other zones that are not drink zones. Bruh. Oh, that was Vitals, I think. We got him at least. Yo, let's go, Chip. Let's go, dude. The addiction continues. I'm slowly, like, infecting all of my friends with the TCG Card Shop Simulator addiction. First it was CJO, then Nate, now you. Who's next? Actually, Dre Talk as well. Dre Talk's playing it as well. Everybody's playing it, man. It's such a fun game. Woo! That was not good. I just took a drink of my water and choked on it a little bit. Oh, man. There's our moose right there. Yo, Nate, what's up, dude? Hey, Jivers. No, not really, Jivers. I just responded to a message truthfully. That is all that happened. Any tips for the fallow grind? Yes, if you are herd managing, manage the solos first. And if you're not herd managing, avoid using solos as your, like, primary grinding males, because the solos are, phew, they're something else. They are really annoying to keep up with. What's the best moose map to grind? In my opinion, Layton. I feel like Layton is far and above any other map for moose, just because of the, like, much more condensed area you actually have to search. Bro, I kind of did something. I was chilling, playing some Call of the Wild, just shot on my 9 stacked on bears, looked at the zone, nothing went down to check tracks, and 316 to 409. Love to see it, Kraken. That's awesome, man. You scarecrowed it, as Ibai would say. You scarecrowed it. Love to see it, dude. How do you have no recoil? The perks. Where is it? Shotguns, recoil management. This applies to every weapon. Tier 3 recoil management. And then I also play on keyboard and mouse, so I just have the muscle memory from tens of thousands of kills. Like, whenever I shoot, I pull down slightly, alongside having all those perks. Love to see it, Kraken. Love to see it, man. Oh my gosh, Chip. I still can't believe that joke that you made earlier. The whole TCG joke. So good, man. Nothing here. Okay. Let's go down here then. How do you change meters to yards on zeroing? You have to change from metric to imperial in the settings. Hey, little buddy. How you doing? Man, not the shot I was hoping for there. Trying to sneak a hard shot in, but that was such a weird angle, it was almost impossible. What's up, Denver? How's it going? G-Man, what's up, dude? 1.5 gigs of what? Is there an update for something? Imagine it's a TCG card shop update and it's got like a million new things in it. Gosh, that'd be great. While I'm fast traveling, I'm actually going to look just to see. Nope. I assume you're talking about something else then. What's up, Spider? How you doing, man? What's poppin', Spider? Hope you're doing well. Killed 14 diamond fallow off the fallow grind. Nice, Denver. That's awesome. Congrats, dude. Oh, G-Man was answering your question, Kraken. Okay, I see that now. I was so confused. I was like, 1.5 gigs? What does it mean? But yeah, I definitely recommend TCG Card Shop Simulator, Kraken. If you are into, like, the whole, like trading cards, it's such an addicting game. It's basically like Supermarket Simulator, except you're selling, like, not playing cards. You're selling trading cards, you know? And everything relating to them. And I mean, man, with some of the future updates they plan to put out, definitely worth getting. One of these days, we're going to be able to actually grade cards. They're apparently going to add, like, new types of TCG in and also allow us to play the games, which is going to be sick. And then they've got a million other things that they've got on their roadmap on the main menu. Like, I'm so excited for the future of that game. Show you what, Best Call of the Wild? I can't remember what you want me to show you. Nothing. Nothing there. I was hoping we'd have both respawns, but we didn't. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, Michael. I didn't see it, or at least I don't think I saw it. I guess it depends. I don't know what your brother's name is, so I have no clue, man. I have no clue. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care. I don't care if people talk crap about stuff. It is what it is. Just the world. Just the way the world is. How many kills? 204. Oh, you are Jivers? Nice. Oh, gotcha, Best Call of the Wild. Yeah, I could try to find it real quick. Just let me get this freaking moose down. Stop running away. Thank you. There we go. It's in interface, I believe. No, it's not in interface. It's in gameplay. There it is. Unit system. Imperial metric. You have to go to Imperial to get it to go to yards. A lot of us use metric on YouTube just because that's what Classic used, and a lot of us are OG Classic players. Pro Descent work for you? To be honest, I don't use them. I've never really tried using them because it's not really my... Oh. Whoops. It's not really my playstyle. I don't like just sitting around and waiting for an animal to come into the scent. Oh, no worries, Ali. No worries. What HM Great One should I do next? Already did Whitetail, Fallow, and Red Deer. How about Moose, man? Moose is such a fun one. It can be a little tough to get started, but man, once you have it going, it's such a fun grind. Do I still play the Hunter Classic? Not really, no. Classic is just too slow paced and not enough people like watching it for me. Like, it's too slow paced. I guess I phrased that wrong. It's too slow paced for me, and there's not a lot of people that like watching Classic content. So, no, I don't really play Classic anymore. Unless I get the itch to hunt non-tips. That's about the only time. When's the next card shop stream? I was actually just talking about that, Chaz. I'm thinking about doing one after this stream, possibly. Oh, yeah, Nate? Well, if it's Chip, he's not a lurker because he was here earlier. Although I do see a moderator's name in the chat that has not said anything, so maybe that's the one you're talking about. Hello, lurking moderator. Hope you're enjoying the show. How long does it usually take to shoot down exterior whitetail zones? Well, it depends, I guess, on what you consider it to be, like, shot down. Like, what you consider, like, all zones to be shot down. Because some people... No, that's not the one I was talking about, Nate. It's the one that starts with a C. Right above Jiver's thing. But, gosh, what was I even saying? You distracted me, Nate. Dang it, Nate! You distracted me. What was I even talking about? Oh, yeah, I was talking to Chaz. I will probably be doing a TCG Card Shop Sim stream after this one because I've been getting the itch to do it, and I need to open up a bunch of, like, good cards for future videos. So, yeah, I might do one after this. Yeah, Nate. How do I track my kills? I use an app on my phone called Smart Counter. Oh yeah, we jamming. Open 1 million packs without blinking. Or is that 1 billion? That's 1 billion. Holy. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if I can do that. Spawned a great one, Red Deer 50/50. Is that rare? I mean, I've never seen one, Tyler, so if you spawned one, that would definitely be rare. If you've got Discord, post a pic of it, because I would love to see that. I don't think I've ever seen one before. Where did this guy go? Oh, there he is. $1.99. That's a price tag. GWT, if you didn't know, if you are spamming the same message over and over again, I'm not going to respond to you. I'm not going to answer your question if you keep spamming the same thing, like, every 10 seconds, you know. It's obnoxious. And it makes it tough for other people in chat to get their questions through. Is Revel and Thule a good map for starting a Great One grind for Moose? In my opinion, it's probably the second best Moose grinding map. My personal favorite is Layton, but I really like Rev, and then I'd say Medved is number 3 for me. Those are my top 3 Moose maps. So yeah, Rev's definitely not bad. It's a solid choice. The way I would say I would go about, like, selecting the map is, if you plan to herd manage, you definitely want to go with Layton Lakes. If you're not going to do herd management and you're just going to shoot all the male moose, then Rev is going to be a great option. That is the way that I see it. Usually I do try to manage the solos first, Ruan. Usually I do try to manage the solos first because the farther you get in your herd management, the tougher it is to get low levels because, you know, you've already got a ton of them on your map. So, yeah. Usually I try to go for the solos as early as possible. Yo, what's up, Disc? How you doing? And what? What do you got to say? What's going on? What TCG card game's in it? So TCG Card Shop Simulator is like their own game called Tetramon. Oh, I think I might have hit the female. I think I might have hit the female. Not sure. We don't count a great one to the counter until I've killed it, Bass Buster. I have not killed that red deer yet, so it's not going on the counter until I kill it. TCG Card Shop game. I will think of buying it. Just wanted to say I absolutely love watching the TCG series. And lastly, can you give me a species with a great one to grind that's not a moose? Well, first of all, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the series. And how about fallow? Because fallow's a nice, easy, casual grind. No, stop your floating. Oh, gosh. What's up, Altered? Oh, nice, DJ. It's a party on both platforms. Party on YouTube. Party on Twitch. We partying. Come on, little moosey man. Show us a great one, if you can. Huh? You're not a great one. You guys are whitetail. How'd you get here? What's going on? This ain't whitetail season. This is moose season. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Freaking whitetail trying to steal the show. This is a moose stream, man. It's not a whitetail stream. Go home. You silly little whitetail deer. Of course, that group of moose is not going to show. That seems to happen decently often with that zone. Fabled Birch Paddle Rack coming up soon. I'll be honest, I wouldn't be too upset with that. I don't like the quad paddle rack at all. But if it's a Fabled Birch, I'd be okay with it. Not gonna lie, because I like the Fabled Birch a lot. I want to collect all the Fabled Birches I can. So I would be voice cracking okay with that, you know? I'd be very okay with getting a birch quad paddle, just because it's a birch. Any birch I'll be happy with. So, okay, so there is no exact, like, replica of TCG Card Shop Sim on mobile, Lackey. They have a different game on mobile called, like, TCG Card Shop Tycoon 2. It plays very... I mean, it plays similarly to TCG Card Shop Simulator, but it looks very different. So just, you know, keep in mind it's not the same game. But, yeah, Card Shop Tycoon is the one that I'm playing on mobile. And it's pretty fun. There's a lot you can do without ever spending $1. Obviously, it's a mobile game, so the more money you spend, the more progression you'll get faster, but you don't have to spend any money to have fun on it. It actually has a little bit less egregious microtransaction system than a lot of mobile games that I've seen, so that's pretty good. But yeah, Card Shop Tycoon's the one I would recommend if you're doing the mobile versions. Card Shop Tycoon 2. You do a PC, how much is it? Okay, so the PC version, TCG Card Shop Sim, is $12.99, which honestly is not bad. Like, that's a very good price for what you get. It's a very solid game for $13. I mean, it costs less money than Call of the Wild when it's not on a sale. Nothing there. Okay, our respawns are starting to be weird, so let's move over to bears. Let's go hunt some bears a little bit, because we still need to manage them down. Let's see. We're 183 kills into this bear grind. So we'll see how this goes, man. Welcome back, Denver. Bouncing between the two. Love to see it. So if you guys are not aware, what we've been doing first with our bear grind is trying to get everything in the top left corner to be level 8s and level 9s. And then I'm going to try and manage the rest of the map down. No worries, GWT. Just, remember in the future not to spam the same message over and over again a bunch. Thoughts on adding swans to the game? I'll be honest, I don't even know the huntability of a swan. I don't know, like, how often they're hunted, if it's, like, legal in some places or illegal in other places, I'm not sure. So, I don't know. It'd be interesting. For sure. I don't know if they'd ever add it, though. Got a 5 medium. 5 medium. He's the only one. Unbearleavable. Man, it's been so long since I've shot a bear. Feels good, honestly. Honestly, feels good. Oh, that doesn't feel good, though. He's floating. What? You guys told him to float, didn't you? I know you guys did it, chat. I know you told him to float. You were like, yeah, float away from Crow. There we go. There's more bears here, too. Jeez. My gosh, bears everywhere. What animal would I like to hunt in real life? Oh, easily a red deer. Red deer is my dream animal to hunt. More specifically, I'd love to go on a New Zealand red deer hunt. Though, I don't know if that's ever going to happen. The second I shoot, he just... Of course, I didn't even hit him there. He just zip right out. Just like, meow. Wow, man. That was so crazy. Oh, we don't want him here. None. No fours allowed. There's the 2 mythicals, 3 mythicals that we have stacked here. Along with the level 4. Honestly, we've got a lot of 8s up here. I don't think it's going to be too hard to get everything managed down, but... I want to make sure we're giving ourselves the best chance to get, like, super good HM super fast, so... We're going to do our best to get as many big boys up here in the top left. No, we didn't get a great one, Moose. We're just switching it up to keep things fresh, Keep things interesting. No bears there. Not a bear in sight. No, not over there. Not a bear in sight. Yo, what's up, Sam? What's poppin', dude? Yeah, boy, Sam in the building. How's things going, man? Hopefully good. Lots of thicky elk. We got the big boy thicky elk in the building. Level 2. Not really too much going on for bears here, at least like ones I can shoot. Oh, that's a 5. Right as I say that, there is a bear that we 100% need to shoot. Might as well shoot that as well, right? Wouldn't bear attack the elk in that situation? I mean, black bear really don't attack. Yo, what's up, Cam? How's it going? Yeah, I had to go shoot some bears. I was feeling it. I was feeling like bear hunting today. It's been so long since we bear hunted because of the reset to them a few months ago, but man, I've just got the itch. I want to get them managed again and start grinding bears more. Because I need that spirit bear. I mean, yeah, Zay, I've been saying great ones get affected by HM for a while now. Ever since fallow deer. Ever since they released the great one fallow, I've felt like HM does affect them. Because, like, with my fallow deer, it was just such a night and day difference between, like, myself and then people that weren't doing HM. I was getting my fallow deer in, like, no more than 500 kills every single time for, like, 7 grinds in a row. Ever since then, I've felt like HM definitely affects them. And I mean, like, our red deer are another prime example of it, like you said. We have got our red deer very heavily herd managed, and we're rarely getting a grind over 1,000 kills for red deer. In fact, most of them are sub 500, which is crazy. It's actually just insane how good they've been. I've gone back and forth in my beliefs on whether or not I thought it affected great ones, but, you know, at this point, I think I'm pretty set on my opinion. I definitely think it does affect them. Ew, a 4! Smoked? Wait, was that? No, that's an elk. I was gonna say, is that a mountain lion? But it's not. I thought it was for a second, though. I really did. I thought it was for a second. Nice little baby level 4. It's so cute. So tiny. How many great ones do you have stacked? Just one. I just have a red deer on Tiawaroa at the moment. I'm trying to get 3 different great ones on 3 different maps and then shoot them all back to back to back. Oh yeah, I mean, of course it affects the diamond ratio. That's a given. That's a given. Like, I think everybody agrees that herd management gives you more diamonds. Great ones is the only thing that's, like, debated. You know, some people believe that you get more great ones from HM. Other people believe you don't. Personally, I think you definitely get more of them if you're herd managing. I mean, let me rephrase that. You get more short grinds. Like, you still get long grinds with herd management, but you get more short ones. Like, you get the short grinds more often. That's probably the best way to say it. You get short grinds more often when using HM and actually doing it properly. Obviously, there's people that try HM, but they don't do it the right way, and so they don't end up getting those, like, super high diamond rates or anything like that. And obviously, those types of people are probably not going to see too much of a difference between herd management and non-herd management just because it's not being done properly. But if you do herd management right and you do it to a, like, high enough extent, then yeah, I definitely feel like it affects great ones. 100%, man. Anything here? Oh, hey, little guy. Level 6. Adorable. What about over here? Ah, it's a female. She can stay here. Am I still doing the Hirschfelden fallow deer grind? I haven't in a little bit, but I do plan to continue it. I just gotta, like, get my want to go back. Like, right now I'm in kind of a phase where I'm having a little bit of a harder time finding stuff that interests me in Call of the Wild. Like, right now, the only things that I'm super, super interested in is moose, red deer, and now black bear. Oh. What was that? What was that, man? It's a random 7? Excuse me? Holy. Wait, bear hugs. Any species of bear within 50 meters, bear hugs. That is hilarious. Oh my gosh, that's such a good name. Also, I have all these to claim. Boom. Man, you complete this weekly, you'll be rich. And that's an easy one to complete, too. 35 animals where you get full, like, quick kill and everything. That's pretty easy. That's pretty easy, to be honest. That's just free money, man. I think you get, like, what, close to 20k out of that? Not bad. If you're struggling on money, definitely do the Hunt Club missions. I know that black bear just attacked me, dude. It was just, like, right up in my face, like, you shot my brother! Like, yeah, I did. So what? Chill, bro. Oh, yeah, it's a 4 again. We definitely need to shoot him. Sorry, Mr. 4, but you are going to get a bullet in your side. I know it's not fun, but how it's supposed to be. Sorry. Got 2 diamond elk from HM because I shot 1 diamond, then 1 day later another spawns. Nice, dude. Love to see it. HM is a wonderful thing. Am I still doing a Hirschfelden fallow grind? I already answered that, man. I said that I'm not doing it super consistently, but I'm not quitting it. There will be more of it in the future. Right now, I'm just having trouble staying interested in a lot of, like, Call of the Wild things. Because it's been, like, so long since we've had a new map with new animals and new great ones and stuff. Like, a scope update can only go so far with, like, keeping my interest. Like, the scope update was super cool. It was very useful. But obviously, like, it's not new trophies to go after or anything like that, so... And obviously, I like to be honest with you guys. So I'm not afraid to tell you guys if, like, I'm not as interested in certain things as I used to be. And yeah, like, starting, like, super difficult grinds at the moment, just, I'm not super interested in it. During these times where it's been so long since we've had a new map or new animals or a new great one, like, a lot of times I just want to grind, man. I just want to grind on, like, the grinds that I'm used to. Stuff like moose, black bear, latent whitetail eventually. Stuff like that. Should do challenges where you kill one of every animal on each map. I've thought about that, but The only problem I've ran into, and this honestly is just, it's a me thing. The thing that I always go back to, I immediately start thinking to myself, like, I want to do this, but so many other creators have already done it. So should I do it? That's kind of how I feel about, like, killing every animal on every map, you know? What do you mean, Nate? It's been like 4 months. It's been like 4 months since we got a map. Time is flying by. Time is flying by, man. It's been 4 months since we got a map almost. To be fair, it's a long time in Call of the Wild. 4 months without a map? Or like a new great one or anything? It definitely takes its toll on interest levels. What they need to do is stop releasing great ones at the same time that they release maps. Like, release the great ones during, like, you know, like this Scope DLC. They should have released a new great one during the Scope DLC. And then not worried about releasing a great one during, like, the June or December updates like they normally do. Because usually they only release great ones during, like, June or December. I honestly think they should release a great one during, like, a weapon pack release. That way there's something a little bit more exciting along with it. I think that would be a super good way to do it. Because, like, let's be honest, when they release a new great one and a new map at the same time, a lot of times, you know, people will choose one or the other, and they don't get to experience the other one until they've got done with, you know, what they chose. So if they decide to grind for the great one, they don't get to experience all the new map hype at the same time as the people that chose to hunt the new map, and vice versa. So I think releasing a great one during the release of, like, a weapon pack would be, like, amazing. I feel like they should do that in the future. Great One Tar was kind of a flop. I mean, I don't think it was a flop, man. I don't think the Tar itself was a flop. I think people think that because it's difficult. It's a difficult to get Great One, and the grind itself isn't as easy as other Great One grinds. So I think that's the big thing. I think that's why people think that it was a flop. But I think the actual Tar Great One is a very cool looking Great One. It's just tough to get. Just because of, like, the fact that it's got no drink zones. That's the big thing. That's why it's tough. But yeah, I don't think it was a flop. I think it's a good Great One. People just don't like to grind for it because it's really difficult. We need new furs for Red Deer. I agree. Red Deer Great One does need some new furs. I believe so, Crazy Summer. I believe I recognize your name. What 2 maps should you get as your first ones? Ooh. Okay, so if you're buying your first maps ever, number 1, I would recommend Sunder Patton. That map is so crazy, man. Sunder Patton is amazing. It's got tigers, it's got snow leopards, you know, all those goodies. And then the other one I would recommend is Revontuli Coast, because it gives you such a massive variety of different hunting styles to do. Like, it is the best bird map in the game. It's one of the best small game maps in the game. But it still has some big games, so it gives you the option to go for, like, moose and whitetail if you want to. I think it's just overall a fantastic map. So that is what I would recommend. Sunder Patton and Revontuli. Now, personally, I like Emerald Coast a little bit better than Revontuli, but the reason I recommend Rev is because of how unique the experience is. It's just super fun, man. It's super fun. Smoked him. When's the next Fishing Planet stream? To be honest, man, I don't know. With the fishing game channel, I kind of just post videos whenever there's something in a fishing game that interests me. Since the ocean update in Fishing Planet, they haven't really released anything new that I've been super interested in. So I just haven't done any content on it. Just kind of been waiting for them to release something that I, see and I'm like, ooh, that's super cool. That's when I'll pop back over to Fishing Planet. What's up, Buzz? How you doing? Smoked? You can't get away from me. I have all the maps. I've got every map in the game. Kind of new to the game. Any tips? Yes. So, one tip that I don't see many people talk about that is super, super helpful. Whenever you're aiming to shoot an animal, right? When you're about to shoot, hold your breath. And when you hold your breath, you'll notice that the crosshair goes up to the right and then down. And you can kind of use that to predict where you need to aim. So, like, let's say I'll find an animal to shoot and then show you. Because I find this to be a super useful hint. Let's see if we can go find an animal. And then another tip while we're, getting to the part where I can actually show this. Another tip that I would recommend is hunt near water. Because animals in their drink zones are much easier to hunt than animals in their feeding or resting zones. And whenever you find an animal that's in its drinking zone, take note of what time it drinks at, because every single animal of that species is going to drink at that time. Right now we're going for the bear great one. We hunted moose earlier, Doug, but right now we're trying to get a bear. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about with the trick. You can kind of like choose where you're going to aim, like, because I know it's going to go up and to the right. So just like that. I didn't zero properly, though, so we messed it up. But that's essentially how it works, It doesn't work on Xbox? Oh, it definitely does, man. It definitely does. That I can assure you. You got to hold your breath. You got to hold your breath, and you got to know, like, where to start your aim so that it drifts over to the right spot. But there's no difference between platforms on stuff like that. Yeah, see, Jack says he does it on console. It works on everything. Just got to make sure you're holding your breath. Works like a charm. Oh, yeah, it's great, dude. It's such a useful little trick. Another freaking 5. You little turd. Why can't you respawn as a diamond or something? Holding your breath while using binoculars. I mean, you can't do that, so... Yeah, you can't hold your breath while using binos. Possibly, Jack. I think I've done one of those before. I think I've done a 7-day lion grind. I can't remember, but I feel like I've done that. Appreciate it, Buzz. Thank you, dude. Can't spawn a diamond. I can only spawn a mythical. Any tips? I mean, the only tips I can really give you is either just keep shooting until it happens. Like, just keep shooting them until you get a diamond, or... You could try herd managing, so just like shooting the big ones and not shooting the small ones. That's your two options if you want to get a diamond, is just Either just keep shooting all the males you see, or try to only shoot the big ones. So for animals that go clear up to 8 mythical, I'd say just shoot level 5s and above. And then leave anything you see below that. Like this guy. Normally, this is something you would leave if you're trying to herd manage. But I'm trying to, like, herd manage the rest of my map and not this top left corner. It hurts to have to shoot a 3, man. But it's got to be done. Got to be done. Poor little bear. Poor little bear, man. Does stacking help? So, the only purpose of stacking is to get low levels faster for your herd management. So, stacking is completely optional. I know a lot of people that do it. I know a lot of people that don't like to do it. Oh, I forgot to grab that one. I'm currently playing on Silver Ridge Peaks. It is probably one of the best maps in the game. Easy top 5. Nah, Jackson, we didn't find a moose. We just felt like switching it up a little bit to get some more variety. Hunt a few bears, see what we can get. What's up, Jand? How's it going? Oh, let's go, Jackson. That's awesome. Love to see it. Gosh, you guys keep talking about TCG Card Shop Sim. You're making me want to play it. You know what? We're going to end this stream right here. And in probably about 30 minutes, I'm going to go live on my Scarecrow Uncut channel, my second channel. And we're going to open some packs on TCG Card Shop Simulator. So if you guys want more content, head over there. If not, then I'll see you guys in the next Hunter stream or next Hunter video. Peace, guys. Have a good day.